must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me!
It went back into the castle.
So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid.
Oh my god, she draws her sword.
Huh. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude.
And now he's gonna blast us. We're just gonna drop down from above. And drop. Come on, that happened. You saw that. That should have counted. That should have counted.
The whitewashing beam.
It's a bold move there. I'm off schedule for like a half day. Well, that wasn't meant to happen. Okay. I'm not even mad. See, it's because I wasn't mad. The game showed me mercy. So, it's that chart. Don't get greedy. Get greedy. Get greedy. 20,000? Oh my god. I mean, I think I'm getting better at Goron driving. Oh, look at that smooth. Smooth. Daddy, I'm cold, daddy. Where's my daddy? That's smooth. Oh. The ant titties are back. It's lovely craftsmanship. Beautiful. God, it just won't stand still. Bing bong, fuck your dick.
Well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now I promise I'll go easy on you. So you do as I say, okay? Right. Now first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain.
Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Life or death?
I would have chose to die. That's just me. Okay.
Oh, my sweet daughter, my only daughter, poor Maggie. She was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth do scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Well, crud. Having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know. Please, please save my young daughter. I beg of you, here I stand begging. I hope you'll give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay.
Ooh. My pitch was all the people who'd been affected by Shrek, you know, before Shrek 1, you know, all the people the families of the people he killed and ate, you know, they file a class action lawsuit against him. That's what I want. The scene I really want for this court case Shrek, you know, he comes in, he's wearing a suit, and he sits down and he's like, oh, everyone loves me now. I'm Shrek. And then, of course, it's got to be a jury of people who don't know him. So in walks the Mad Hatter, the Red Queen, all from Alice in Wonderland. And they don't know him. So he doesn't have all the, you know, the press that he's gathered. People don't know him. So he's once again having to deal with prejudice. But you know, it's prejudice in the court system.
Ooh, ha! I think they scattered.
In my Shrek court scene, I'm 50-50 about whether Shrek is representing himself or if Donkey's his lawyer. Because I feel like Donkey would want to be his lawyer. I think maybe he rocks up, he's planning to defend himself.
Do you know what it's like to be ridiculed for putting flour instead of sugar?
Yeah, it's a very... So yeah, I think Shrek plans to represent himself, you know, at the point when he thinks, I'm Shrek, everyone loves me. But then after, you know, it turns out the jury is entirely made of people who don't know him, and they're going to be prejudicial towards him. That's when Donkey steps in as his lawyer. Donkey is also wearing a suit. I have no role for Fiona. I guess I would like a scene of, like, Fiona and the ogre babies, like, looking sad. Oh, I think that would be very funny. You know, we get the whole Swamp Squad coming in for, you know, character references, you know. But of course, you know, we get the scene where Pinocchio is up on the stand, he's asked a question, and he's lying to make Shrek look good, but of course then his nose grows. And Shrek goes, oh, why did I call him to the stand? I'm not doing the Shrek voice. I don't know how mine ends. Because if Shrek had murdered people and eaten them before the first movie, he can't get away with it. He should be arrested. Maybe he just gets like a ton of community service. But that's kind of an anticlimactic ending. It's difficult. Green. Bobbit worm! Oh, thank God. Trade for 2,500. I'm so glad there are regular bobbit worms. Oh, that's lovely.
Would be to send you a letter of encouragement, woman. So yay, woman, yeah.
What? Hmm? Oh, I forgot to change the game. God, since switching out of studio mode, been every time. Come on. Why isn't it working? Oh, it's crashed. That's worrying. Which one's the right note? It's not that one. need a better way to keep my notebooks. Ah, this is the one. Blah. Yeah, come on. There we go. Alright, it's working now. God, that was weird. Gotta bring it. There we go. We're all good. Everyone's happy.
What's that?
Rushta,
What's that?
what have you got to say for yourself?
What in the name are you doing? You can't pat me. I'm not your cat. I'm a demon, all right?
Can't bet you. Let me tame him with a good poker hit.
Wait, what poker? Are you mad, Gramps?
Maybe that will make you a better Susietko. I have to feed you for that
Susietko.
out of my can heart. Yesterday, some bird flew in. I had to chase it off. Where were you then? Huh? Not a sign, you furry short.
Why, stop. Come on, you'll hate me, damn it. Be careful, Igor. All right, I get it. I will do a better job as a Susietka from now on.
Hooray!
That's better. Next time my hit will find its mark.
He is not the kind to spoil his children.
Can I have more charts?
I know, right? What happened after you became a spirit?
Seems like I do remember. We Susietkas can see future quite well. The past we forget after a century or so. I was from Chut tribe, I think.
Shoot.
You're one of the Chut? They say Chut are small and wide-eyed. And you're cats.
There are spirits like that, called Chut. People lived here, a tribe like Komi-Pyrmins, a long time ago.
Do I have any notes about Chutes? Was fire snake. A telephone pole. I'm not seeing anything about Chute. Chute. Smile. Beady eyes? No, white eyes. White eyes. Cat.
So, I was one of them. There was my hut, at the same place where the church was built. Or a dugout it was. I remember exactly that I lived at the same spot. They must have buried me under the threshold, so I became a house spirit. And when Isba was gone and the church appeared, then I must have moved there. A lot of things happened.
Makes sense.
I will stir my memory a bit more about how I was Susetka in that Isba. Tell you later.
Tell you later.
So you can take any shape?
I can. A wolf or a man, take your pick. Usually don't need it though. Ordinary people see us as shadows, nothing more. The rest they imagine themselves.
Alright, talk to you later.
The other
Oh,
day,
Igor,
I
what have
met
you got
that
to say?
woman who sells sweets. Remember her? She got a hernia this big, half the size of her face.
He thinks that's very funny.
Tell me what happened next. How did you become a Khaldun?
Right then. So I'm holding this head. The Chort strangled Prokopy and wanted the head back. And it was
sense.
exchanged to him, mind you. So he needed to give something to me in return. I figured that one out, young as I was. So I think, what to ask for? Some money? A fancy shirt? So I figured, if I wanted to be a knower, I should think for myself. Bring me, I tell him, the black book. I'll trade it for your hat.
That's pretty smart.
They all disappeared, and I'm standing in the circle, waiting. The fiend was gone for a while, returned only at dawn. All covered in stretches. It wasn't easy for him to get it, but he did bring back the book.
Damn. Must have been a sick ass hat.
It was sealed in Sukharif Tower. It was. For how long? No one knows.
It's a novel.
So, that's how I obtained it and became a Noah. All by myself, as you see.
I tapped out at the wrong time.
Why can people see demons?
Who knows? That's for God to decide.
Thank God.
Only the knowers see demons.
Alright, manage our charts. Thank you. Alright, who've we got left? Fire, hunger, fire. Hunger. Any fire? Any fire for any fun? No, no fire. It won't take long. God, they'll take quite a while. Alright, send you there. I mean, there's a limit to how many more charts it could give me, because otherwise I'm going to start having all of the slots filled. Whatever.
Come in, Pahom. We need to think about what to do next.
So,
You share the events at the factory.
She even escaped your Zagavars. Only powerful evil spirits are able to do that. I think someone is protecting her.
This demon scared the entire factory. Even after you chased her away, the haunting continues. Some workers saw shadows in the barn. God damn them.
God damn them.
But what should we do next? Can't we get the brine back?
We can think of something. We also need the water demons.
Stupid haunted brine.
Rusalka mentioned her father. Who could she be talking about?
A harmful spirit of a drowned woman is as opposed to most evil spirits, they're very attractive and have their appearance to lure men into the depths.
Rusalka? Christ almighty, God help us. She mentioned her father?
She drowned in the brine.
Well, it's clear to me.
The Vodyanoi becomes father to all evil spirits of the water. Vakul is the one we need to go to.
The salt worker grows pale.
Vakul? So the Vodyanoi has something to do with it.
What did you think? You may not have dealt with him with your factory, but maybe you should have. Millers, for instance, all deal with him.
At the factory, I was doing fine with the Vodyanoi that I had.
Whether you were or not, the small Vodyanois are gone. This one has outsmarted them and now rules everywhere. The small ones all went into hiding, and you can't find them now.
Alright, I'm writing down Big Vodyanoi. Big. Noise. Wow, it's not an S. It's just Vodyanoi.
You can meet him in Hell's Lake.
Hell's Lake.
Pahom, go back. You can't do anything now. And you, Vasilisa, get going. Got it?
No side
Know
quests?
about the Vodyanoi.
They always give you side quests.
Powerful chart and an old one. People say he was here before Christ and remembers the old times. He has an underwater palace, but he may speak to you on the lake.
He reminds us of the old times.
Will you break the seal for me?
Try to convince him. I told you, you won't find any other Vodyanoi here. He's hard to convince, though. And I don't know if you'll be able to take him into battle. You're still weak.
I don't know, I do quite a lot of damage to my waist belt.
The Permians call it Vatti.
Vatti.
It means swampy lake. It's deep. One chort tried to measure it and lost a rope. The Russians renamed it after the hunting started. If you ask me, Hell's Lake is quite a fitting name.
I see. I'll get ready.
Well, be careful out there with him. If you strike a bargain with him, stick to it. If something goes wrong, don't panic. You have your black book.
I feel like my brain hasn't warmed up enough yet.
God be with you.
Gotta be with you. Let me just check. Are there any cards I want? When it really wants us to invest in curses. Page is doubled if there's anyone curse. Eternal. Oh yeah, we did quite start liking these. Because burning blood works quite well. I think I only... Do I have one of those in the deck? Alright, in the father's name, we'll take that out. It's funny, but we don't actually really gain anything from it. I feel like 259 sin will be good enough for this point in the game. Damage when health is lost, burning blood. Alright, did put them in the deck. No, wait, that's not the one. Oh, I guess we don't have the one that hurts us. Alright, we're good then. We good? Yeah, we're good. Book merchant. They could have something I want. It's always possible.
You have goosebumps. A sign of a devilish presence.
Yeah, it's a Psychophore dealer.
And be good for your soul.
Yeah. Oh, I've only got $450 left. Sorry, 450 rubles. Alright. Gesture, sacrifice, firm. Does not use a slot. Word slots, whatever those are. Inflict 1 damage to yourself. I mean, self-damage could be good. I feel like we need more lifesteal before we can fully delve into self-damage.
When you see the village of Verkhny Ony, you pick up the pace. You need to get to Hell's Lake before dawn.
Oh, do I actually have to care?
You run into an alarmed Domovoy, hurrying to his izba. The spirit tells you about the Chorts of the Khaldun Grishka, murdered this year. Turns out, the Chorts have scattered around the area and scare everyone who goes to Hell's Lake. When you leave the village, you think of a way to outsmart them.
Alright. I mean, this is the only time we haven't had a side quest. Do I have to get there quickly?
Falls on rotten and broken trees. You feel the presence of Leshis, or some other evil spirits. You remember the Chorts of Khaldun Grishka that you heard about in the village and bypass the glade from the west. You read a simple Zagavr, and the treetops start to sway as if from hurricane winds. You clap your hands and laugh.
Ha ha ha.
The Chorts scatter in horror. Unsurprising, considering that they thought the master of the forest himself had come for them. The bravest Chort came to bow to the Leshi. Your circle is already drawn.
Kill. Ow, he's already dead. You died the moment you showed up.
You lost the moment you entered these
Alright, so I guess by outsmarting them, I only have to fight one of them. Sure. We don't use herbs. Firm, curse all enemies. None of these are helpful. Oh, it's very linear.
A pine tree, cracked by lightning, stands by the edge of a swamp. You know that lightning can be useful, and come closer. The tree is blackened and split in two. Strangely, the air is still filled with the smell of a thunderstorm. Your search soon bears fruit. You find a thunderstone.
Ooh.
You pluck the stone from inside the charred pine and go on your way.
Useless. Oh, side quest. Yeah, we don't use black. It's all about the waste.
You enter the serene, piney woods.
Piney.
Soon after, you find the source of light. There is an old Izba amongst the trees, leaning comfortably on a branching pine. With a quiet squeak, the door opens, and a hermit welcomes you.
I have never thought a witch would come and visit me.
He's a priest.
Why do you think I'm a witch?
You know what that means.
I feel evil spirits a mile away.
You're calling me an evil spirit?
Come on, don't be mad. Could Providence bring you here? Have a rest. I've put the samovar on and lit it with juniper branches. I have a request to you.
Suspicious.
All right, bring your tea.
You drink the tea and
Oh, health. Doesn't help. We're already full, but whatever.
What's your request?
I think you can handle it. Some hunters recently passed by here, but they never left, even after the ice drift. I followed them. Their camp isn't far from here. Their things are all in disarray, as if they never left in the spring. But there's no sign of them. I felt evil spirits there, but I haven't seen anyone.
Interesting.
Please, find where the demons kidnapped them.
Did he call me an evil spirit because I have so many sin points? It's gotta matter at some point.
South, you say. I may drop by to find out what happened to them. So I might be a witch, but who are you?
I think he's a priest.
I'm a hermit.
Oh, he's a
this
hermit.
is my skeet. I live here, far from worldly things, and serve God. There's plenty of holy saints, and the simple folk have plenty of trouble. So I pray here for the Holy Spirits to help our people with their troubles. I hope they can hear me.
Based on church menologies, Russian folk monology was also developed. Christian holidays were reinterpreted and fused with local ceremonies, rituals, and beliefs. Christian saints were imbued with miraculous abilities of patronage and intercession, serving as the protectors of the home, the people, livestock, farming, and crafts. St. Nicholas, for example, favored not only sailors but also wild animals, agriculture, beekeeping, and construction. St. George, Eagery the Brave, is the patron saint of cattle. He's known as Wolf Shepherd, who also serves as the patron saint of hunters. Among the peasantry, the cult of the Virgin Mary was different from how the church depicts her. She was more down to earth and made her presence known in everyday activities. She's more sympathetic and acts as a helper in different situations, a protector against evil spirits, and an intercessor in heaven. She's the patron saint of maidens, women, and those in labor. Alright then. See ya.
Listen, witch. Try to get off this road. There's nothing but trouble for you at its end.
I think this is because of my sin points. I think he can smell them.
You follow the directions of the hermit and soon come to a clear glade. You notice fir branches and a gap fire. It's clear that the hunters camped here.
A wall lit between two logs are built close to a wall of logs so that it burns slower without need of attention. Ooh, herb. It's gonna be Adam's head. No? Removes curse? That could
It's
help.
unclear where the hunters have gone off to. There's nothing you can do but continue on your way to the lake.
Hold on. I want to look around more. Peter's Cross, those are helpful.
The gap fire has almost completely burned out. No one leaves fires like this behind in the forest.
Interesting.
Some of the hunters' things are still scattered about here. You manage to find one of their clumsily written diaries and a small pouch with silver rubles. You take the old pouch. It's difficult to make out anything from the illiterate scrawlings of a peasant. They consist mainly of hunting observations and
very
notes.
long.
Your attention is drawn to a strange passage. February. Old man knocked on the door. Frozen. Started dying during the night. Suffered long. Maybe a Khaldun. Died only in the morning. Would be better if I took down the main beam. February later. Going home soon. Bad sleep at night. Something makes noise in the dark. Scary. February later. Yvonne disappeared at night. Going home. Everyone scared. This is the last entry. It's difficult to make out anything from the illiterate scrawlings of a peasant.
Alright, why?
They consist mainly
Why
of...
does it let me read it again? On the same page. Whatever.
The axe is covered in rust.
I can't take this one?
Tracks. They glow blue. Some chort has been here. I can follow them.
No, I can't. I'm not missing any other secrets. Alright, I think we found everything.
You've found traces of the evil spirits, and now can go searching for the missing hunters.
Time to go. Ooh, warehouse.
A foul silence hovers over the shed. You take a step and wince. A dry branch under your foot breaks with a loud crack, like a dry bone.
It's very spooky. Any herbs? I mean, why would you let me walk around if there's only one thing to Oh, there's a herb. Big. Get it. Ooh, break herb. Potentially helpful.
The rotten stairs lead inside. You notice a sweet stench.
Let's get inside. Right? Dead bodies. And some kind of spookum. I kill the spookum. Heal 20 when enemy loses health. Ooh. Get wasted, idiot. Oh, 200 health? Well, we'll shred that soon.
Burning blood.
Oh, he's gonna hit me a bunch. Guy's gonna do 1 damage to me. Nope, I miscounted. He's gonna do no damage to me. 24? I can tank it. Besides, his Waste is gonna go up by 6 when he hits me. 4. Okay. So having 2 stacks of burning blood doesn't make it go up by 1 twice. It makes it go up by 2. And then my items... Okay, so we probably only need 1 of those in the deck. Good to know. Oh, he's re-upping his vampirism? Well, just keep hitting him until he dies. I mean, 33 waste is pretty good. He shan't come back from that anytime soon. Even with 35 vampirism. Actually, he kinda could come back from that. If he hits me 4 times, he gets 35 4 times. Alright, yeah, so he is actually getting a lot of health back. Big hit, we can tank it. I mean, our deck is basically built around long fights. Which is really why we need some lifesteal. Some, yeah, vampirism. Something to regen our health. I'm taking a crazy risk letting myself go to 1. I'll take him to 62. I'll go to... Oh, we're 1 damage off. Alright, we gotta eat a herb. Boy. Alright, we got him. But we'll cut it a bit close. I mean, that is basically what I just said we need.
The Eretnik collapses lifelessly. It seems to be a Koldun that's been buried improperly. With a heavy heart, you cut the tendons on his feet and leave him for the crows to feast. He won't be able to walk among the living now. You remember the hunter's notes. It seems like the dead man took vengeance on the peasants for his violent death. No one inherited his knowledge or tried to relieve his suffering by dismantling the Izbaz ceiling. You sigh and hope that when your time comes, you will not meet the same fate.
There it is. Yeah, I want that. Ugh. Our deck is so padded. I don't love it. Can I go back to that guy and have some more tea? Being restored to full health would be very helpful.
Runs through the swamp. You notice 2 figures sitting on a stone beside it. Through the silence of the night, you hear cold laughter and a muted conversation.
I mean, maybe I can play
transfixed
cards.
Fisherman watches the Rusalka that coils around him with glassy eyes. The claws of the spirit glisten in the moonlight. This is a recent acquaintance of yours.
Oh.
She jumps when she notices you.
Salt Lady.
As soon as the demon looks away, the peasant comes to his senses. His eyes clear up, and he flees in horror.
You again, witch. Feeling jealous of my boys? Sure you are. After all, they're all fine lads.
Tell me about the brine.
Where did you hide the brine from the factory?
Oh, witch. I have no time to answer your silly questions. But some of my old friends do. Have fun!
The Rusalka dives into the river, laughing.
Darn. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, that'll get me to 10 defense. Yeah, we're not really gaining much out of our vampirism, since our attacks are there for a long time. I probably should have eaten some herb. Whatever, 4 damage. I'll still have 8 health, we're fine. We'll tank it. Oh, they inflicted waste on me. Oh god, this guy keeps hitting hard. Alright, I'll eat some Adam's head. If I have to. Oh, right. I keep forgetting vampirism doesn't work the way I think it does. I keep thinking, if I do 5 damage, I'll heal for 5. But that's not how it works. Which I guess starting with 2 vampirism is kind of nothing. But, you know, the main reason we use that item is for the max health. I mean, if this fight goes on long enough, I could just keep regenerating. Oh, wait, no, he's dead. Alright, alright. Burning herb, gesture, sacrifice, firm. I mean, I'm not opposed to sacrifice cards. It combos quite well. Can I use some herb? Use. I'm willing to admit I'm a little worried about our health bar. Alright, that'll be fine. We're still using good items? Yeah, that's pretty good. Healing and sacrifice restore +3. I think that will work really well with regeneration. Yeah, +12 starting health. Can't beat that. Thunder Arrow useless, Devil's Comb useless. No. In another life, that would be good. Actually, what's prayer do? Increase bless. Nah, we're not running a bless build. Alright. Let's go to Hell's Lake, I guess. Let's go to hell.
You effortlessly find the fisherman's camp. The peasants have already built a fire and are preparing for a night of fishing.
Let me look around first. You're not my top priority, fisherman.
You come upon the fisherman's belongings. One of them left his wallet among the ropes. Unnoticed,
I take the
you
money.
take the money and step away from the fisherman's things.
I don't even need the
Fire
money.
attracts the fish.
Does? How? How does that work? Give me lore about fishing. And using fire to attract fish? I don't mind getting more Adam's head right now. We just used a bunch of it.
Oh, Christ almighty. What are you doing here? I thought the Rusalka had returned to spoil our nets again.
Rusalka.
There's no water dripping from your dress, though.
When a Vodunnoi's wife is about to give birth, he takes human form, goes to town or village, finds a midwife, invites her to the underwater domain. Afterwards, he offers her a generous reward of silver and gold. People say that one time, fishermen caught a child in their net who was cheerful and played around when he was in the water, but grew sad and cried when brought into an isba. The child turned out to be a child of a Vodunnoi. The fisherman let him go on one condition, that his father would drive as many fish into the nets as possible. The underwater family was true to their word. A Vodunnoi is quite easy to recognize when he's in his human form. The left flap of his dress always drips water, and wherever he sits, he leaves behind a wet seat. Finally, his hair will drip water if he starts to comb it. Alright.
Good evening. I'm looking for a boat to get me to the lake.
Are you out of your mind, girl? How did your Balshak let you out of the house in the first place?
The oldest member of the family.
I am not out of my mind, actually. I need to get to the center of the lake to talk to the Vodunnoi.
Vodunnoi.
Vodunnoi? We've already caught some fish. Why don't you go on your own way?
Vodunnoi. Oh, I play cards with them.
You don't have time to object. A fisherman that you saved from the Rusalka comes out of the forest and falls at your feet.
If I miss my chance to play cards.
Thank you, kind lady.
After his tale, the rest of the fishermen agree to help you in any way they can.
Oh, thanks, girl. Didn't know you were a knower. Step into that boat as soon as you're ready. We'll get you to where you need to be.
Can I play cards?
Step into that boat as soon...
Fuck, I messed it up. Alright, tell me about Hell's
I wouldn't
Lake.
call this Hell's Lake.
Alright.
You can get on a boat and set off to the meeting with the Vodunnoi.
Yeah, let's go. I guess. Vodunnoi. The Vodunnoi. Girl, sit down. You're gonna fall out. Also, I'd still like them to explain how the fire... I guess maybe the light attracts fish. Seems to be working. I don't think I can beat that thing. It's a bit big. Oh. Game over. Game over?
You come to your senses at the bottom of the lake and take a sharp, panicked breath.
Oh, health
You
restored.
seem to be able to breathe in the water as if it was air. A cry of amazement echoes dully across the silty lake bed. A familiar Rusalka swims up to you from the inky depths.
God, I knew they were gonna give me my health back. Water. Water is a hostile element for man. Man has no innate ability to swim, but must learn how to do it. This is why those who knew how to swim were considered familiar with evil spirits. In medieval Europe, if a woman surfaced after being thrown into the water, she was considered a witch and burned or tortured.
Well, what do you know? A witch in Vakul's kingdom.
I haven't been underwater for a long time. You alive, Vasilisa?
How do you like your hospitality, sister?
I can breathe here. How is this possible?
You're a knower. You need at least some knowledge for swimming, and the especially knowledgeable are able to walk underwater.
Alright. Tell me about the salt.
You take the brine?
Vakul is the one who manages everything that's in the water, the salt as well. I'm just a Rusalka.
Your Honor, she's just a Rusalka.
Has Vakul been expecting me?
Well, he knows quite a bit.
Can you guide me to him?
I can. I don't hold a grudge towards you.
Oh, that's nice of her.
You again. Why don't I deal with you right now?
Oh. Kind of feels like that one should have been first.
Here? In my home? Besides, who would guide you to Akul? You won't make it here without me.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go talk to your Vakul.
Vakul.
You should be more polite. You're in his domain after all.
I mean, she's got a point.
First, we'll go to the village through the forest, and then from the Drowners Circle, it won't take us long.
Stop! Don't swim so fast!
Keep up, witch!
I was hoping maybe I could get her as a companion.
You can hardly keep up with the Rusalka swimming in the murky water. Soon, a wall of seaweed appears before you. Your guide dives into the thicket and disappears among the underwater trees. You hesitantly follow her. Suddenly, a drowner from the dark appears, accompanied by a couple of chorts.
Damn. Better waste them. A couple of... I only see one chort. Alright, 10... Alright, that'll do. If the path of the future took for us for our build was no more defending, just a lot of healing, I'd be down for that. If I could just stack up a million vampirism. What are you? You're hitting me. You're... Right, I'd love a decomposure card. Alright, you've gotta die. Alright, the guy on the right is dead. In like a couple of turns. Alright, so do you think decomposure triggers before waste or after? Oh! Yeah, me being inflicted with waste does actually help a little. Yeah, we discovered that with poison. Ugh, gross. Die bot. That's German for the bot. Alright. Die, sir. Piety. Welfare sacrifice. Eternal. We'll swipe. Removes a page from the book until the end of the battle. Oh wait, no. Removes this page. Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with leaning into this whole losing health thing. Where are you? That one. It's half formed, but it'll come together. We'll figure it out together.
You go on your way through the river grass. After some time, you walk into a glade dotted with river shells. The white mollusk shells gleam mysteriously, like stars frozen still on the riverbed. One of the shells catches your attention. It emanates an ancient, enchanted power.
That's better than the clay. Yeah. I don't want to be defending on the first turn. That's for inflicting waste.
On the outskirts of the underwater forest, you notice a village. You witness a strange, weird semblance of life. The chimneys are emitting silt, and drowners go about their business. The dead don't seem to care about you. Through the windows of one of the izbas, you notice the silhouettes of household spirits.
Once my granny was walking down the street. It was not very late, around 11 at night. She was looking for her calf, but came upon a monster. She couldn't see its legs, she said, but its hands were like those of a frog. It sat... Frogs don't have hands. It sat there in the water and didn't make a sound other than that of the water splashing. At first, she didn't realize what she'd seen, and only when she stepped away from the river did she realize it was a vodyanoi that could have drowned her. Strangely, she wasn't frightened at first, as her first thoughts were about finding her calf. Help me, Proshka.
Proshka asks
Proshka
about life here and tells you what he learned. As it turns out, the Vodyanoi keeps serfs, just like a real nobleman. The Vodyanoi's peasants are all drowners, though.
That makes sense.
You pass by the last of the dead men's houses. On the edge of the village, your old acquaintance, the Rusalka, is waiting for you.
Oh, she's so nice.
A fine guide you are. I was nearly torn apart by chords in that grass.
What's a couple of chords to such a renowned knower? Besides, there's no such thing as a safe path over here. And for my friends, I choose the safest possible.
Friends? I don't even know your name.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. My name is... I don't remember. What's wrong with me? Why can't I remember?
Wait! I can't keep up with you!
Interesting. I haven't been taking many notes
the
today.
Swims away into the pitch-black depths.
To the cemetery.
You find a cemetery next to the sunken village. The crosses are broken, eaten away by worms. You carefully step on the dead grass that covers the cemetery soil. Your skin starts to crawl. The shorts are near.
Better take the offerings.
Have fresh offerings near them.
Oh, I think I fucked it. Well, that's what you get for sinning, I guess. Ooh. Mysterious. Oh, she's crying. Gotta get some herb first.
Get out of here, witch! Go search for your Vodyanoi on your own!
So this is how you keep your promises.
What were you expecting? I'm a demon. I don't care. I don't even remember my own name.
Suspicious.
You don't? Well, it figures. You became a demon, so you lost your human name.
Oh.
Became a demon?
I assumed that the Vodyanoi, took her name.
Sure. Makul didn't tell you? Well, why would he?
I used to be the same as you.
Well, if you'd been a nowhere, you wouldn't have drowned.
Bit harsh.
I want to remember the past me. Before all of this.
I can help. Is there any way you're afraid to swim?
There is. Something that sunk beyond the fishing nets.
Interesting.
Let's go there. Makul can wait.
Yes. Let's hurry. What's your name, witch?
Vasilisa.
Vasilisa.
Why do the dead walk in circles here?
The Vodyanoi told me he put these 7 here to walk clockwise. As a testament to the old times.
What are these idols here?
Sorcery of some kind. Who's the witch here, anyway?
It's time to go. Lead on.
Yes, let's hurry for the sleigh, Vaisa. It's not as scary with you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, they're not gonna let me look around. Did I fuck up? Oh, I was making a noise. Oh, it's a sound puzzle, isn't it? Alright, both earphones in. Oh, wait. Middle, right, left, right, middle. Left, middle, left, middle, right, left, right, middle. Alright. There we go.
The drowners seem to shrug off invisible shackles. They turn
That wasn't too hard.
And scatter. On their trail, you find a golden plaque that depicts 7 monsters.
I didn't even look at the men. Alright.
Vaisa,
Let's go, baby girl.
that sleigh.
It's time to go.
Yes, let's hurry for the sleigh, Vaisa.
Let's go, baby girl.
There are 2 drowners in the fishing nets. They untangle and tear the strings, freeing the lake dwellers stuck inside. The dead are distracted by their work and pay no attention to you.
Let's try talking to him.
You don't stick your nose in others' business.
You wanna play cards?
We do what we want here. Some bloated, stiff scant boss us around. Isn't that right, Vaisa?
Well, yes, but tell me, what are you doing with the nets?
Tearing and cutting. We're spoiling them.
Makes sense.
Shut your mouth. It's not any business of theirs. Don't go telling them that the Vodinoi sent us.
Vodinoi?
The Vodinoi sent you to spoil the fishing nets?
Write that down. Sent drowners to spoil fishing nets.
The nets? The fishermen don't sew them, nor do they carry them. What are you telling them that for? She doesn't have to know that the master Vodinoi isn't happy with the fisherman.
Not happy with fishermen. Let's go to an encyclopedia. Oh wait, have I got a... No, I don't have a level up. We're close though. What level am I? 8. So we're nowhere near getting this one. God, how long is this game? Vodinoi taboos. In the lore of Northern Ricamye, the Vodinoi is not a common character, although there is no lack of rivers and lakes in this region. His most notable attribute was punishing men for breaking his taboos. It was forbidden to swim during a storm. I'm writing these down. Swim during storm. When it was raining, which it does during a storm. We're off to the day of Elijah. After day of Elijah. Otherwise, the Fudgenoid might drag you to the depths. He might also tangle fishermen's nets if they've neglected to request an invitation. Not requesting invitation before fishing or offering sacrifice. I assume it means asking for invitation or offering a sacrifice before fishing. To those who follow the rules, Fudgenoid would gather schools of fish. Millers had a special kind of relationship with the Fudgenoid. Without an agreement between the two, a dam might malfunction or break down.
It's none of your business, Vange. Ya hear?
Ya hear?
What an idiot!
You don't play cards?
So here's the deal. If I win Duroc, you leave the nets alone.
Come on. Pass it.
I don't know why I keep playing cards. I'm more likely to lose at cards than a fight. Alright, ace of spade. Club. I don't know cards. We want to hold on to those. Oh, it's a little ghost. I'm good. Jeez. I've basically already won. Oh, that guy's got 2 cards too. Oh, he's cheating. And he still takes. He's cheating too and then still takes. What's going on? Victory. I say we're more likely to lose a fight than a card game. We're still not very likely to lose a card game. Alright, give me that one. I'm very good at children's cards games.
Next to the sunken sleigh lies a broken chest. You search its contents, and amid the rotten fabrics, you find a well-preserved photo and a pendant. It is an elegant thing, with precious jewels. There is some writing on the back. Yevdakia. Could that be her name?
Yeah.
Miraculously, the photograph is in excellent condition. There is writing on the back. E and P Frolovs.
E and P Frolov.
At the bottom of the chest, you find several coins.
Money for free.
The sleighs are used in winter time.
Makes sense?
There's someone's skulls here.
Alright. Ooh! Got an achievement for gathering free herbs. Could work us. Actually, we should probably talk to her last.
It looks like a cemetery for boats, logs, and the like.
Alright. What's up, mermaid?
These sleighs give me chills. Have you found anything?
I found a pendant. Could it be yours? There's a name on the back. Yevdakia.
Could be. A beautiful thing.
You can keep it if you want. I found a photo. It's of a girl who looks like you.
That is me. And who is that?
Pahom, a salt worker.
Pahom?
It says here you have the same family name. Is he a relative?
Maybe. I don't remember. I can't remember.
There's your portrait on the photo, and the first letter of the name on the pendant, Yevdakia. That's your name, Rusalka.
Yevdakia. Yes, that's my name.
We did it.
I think I'm starting to remember. Pahom is my father.
And you came back to the factory to kill the workers? At your own factory?
I was sent by the Vodinoy. I didn't know. Lord, my memory is like murky water. I have to get out of here. I don't belong in the dead man roundelays. Let go. Let me go.
Figure it out, you scoundrel. Church live in mills, and mermaids swim and wash their hair in ponds. God forbid anyone will pass by a mill on the night of Pentecost. For on that night, they have weddings there, and drag anyone who passes by to make merry with them. Either that, or they lure them into their circle dance and tickle you to death. However, there was once a fella who tricked the mermaids. He joined their circle dance, but had 2 crosses with him, one on his chest and one on his back. You figured it out, you scoundrel, the oldest mermaid cried, and kicked him out of the circle.
Stop! You'll die up there in the morning. Or you'll be driven off by the cross. We'll ask Vakul about this.
Let's
It's
go.
time to go to the Vodinoy.
Let's go. I know the way.
Vodinoy. Alright, I think we got this. I've got a solid plan. We just need 2 crosses.
The Rusalka guides you to the mouth of the cave. Before you take another step, she stops you with a slight touch of her icy hand.
Vasya, stop! That bike lives in this hole.
So you led me into a trap?
No. Well, perhaps it is a sort of a trap. But for now, I don't want this fish to eat you.
Can't we go around it?
The way to the Vakul Palace is through this hole.
Then, when the fish comes out, strike it with your claws. It won't expect it. I'll finish it off with Zagavars.
Zagavars.
All right, Vasya.
So we're just fighting a big fish? That's funny. Big fish boss fight. Oh, it's regenerating like crazy. And I didn't exactly get a good first hand. Whatever. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, 50 in free turns. I thought for a second I could just do that. There's no point using that yet. I mean, I can just tank 50 to the face, but I'd rather not. Oh my god, stop drawing me white cards. Alright. The waste is equal to the regenerate now. There you are. Yeah, I'm just gonna face tank the damage. Kinda thought he wouldn't keep attacking. I was kind of okay, so 3 times 18. That'll be 7. 12. 6 remaining damage. I can survive it. Oh. Yes, because it's lots of different hits. The armor pops up every time. Okay. He's getting his regenerate back. Well, that's fine. Alright, so regenerate doesn't stack with that thing that makes my healing better. That makes sense. That's not surprising. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to face tank another pike blast. How much armor can I stack up? Not much. Five? Is that the most I'm gonna get? I think I might be dead. Yep, I'm dead. Oh! That's the first time we've died in a normal fight. Nah, we're good. Rat break, rat break. You're just in time to watch me fight a fish. Not a magic fish, regular fish. Yeah, we want that. Yippee! Kill the fish. Well, it's been our first proper death. It's a tough fish. That's not the button I meant to press. Don't I have one that removes their buffs? Status curse. Remove one harmful. No, I don't. This fish is a tough fight. He's a tactical genius. And also regenerates health at like a crazy speed. Admittedly, our death was kind of because I was playing like a fool. Alright, he's gonna attack next turn. I've got a handful of defensive cards. We're gonna be less stupid this time. Sure, play that too. Why not? Oh, I forgot to use the cat. I'm a fool. Bruska. Well, we're in a much better position than last time. Yep, we're good. We're good. It's a shame we weren't able to... Oh, we wanted Burning Blood to be first. Oh well. Oh, he's getting his regenerate back. Alright. Yeah, the real problem with this boss is he puts massive amounts of regenerate on himself, which is kind of a really good counter to my strategy. I guess I should have put that card in my deck that removes positive effects. Whatever. I mean, his health has barely gone down. I guess that's slightly helpful. We want to save these for next turn. It is quite unfortunate that the waste triggers before it heals. Right, can't do that. And remember to use the cat this time for the defense buff. We need 22 armor. We got 27. We're all good. Let's do 18 damage. 7. 10. We'll take 8 damage. I've got 11 health. Eat a herb. Yeah, 8 more health. You won't attack for a bit longer. Right now he puts regenerate back on. The bosses are very consistent. Alright, with one. There's no way he can deal with 57 waste. Even with 32 regenerate. Oh, I've also got a good amount of regenerate. Actually, waste triggering first is helpful. Because right now, his health will only go down 29 for the whole turn, but he'll die before his regen triggers. I see. So it kind of balances out. God, what a powerful fish. Ooh! Oh, it's a... I didn't expect to get a new chart from the fish.
With a hiss. In a moment, it disappears, as if it's never been there.
Oh, it wasn't a normal fish. Was the chart inside of the
A
fish?
Rusalka swims out of the seaweed and points you into the depths of the Pike Cave. Inside the cave, you realize that you're exhausted. You need to find a place to camp.
Suspicious. Could be a trap. Now it's a whole new day.
How will we get out of here? Granted, I'm not really a cat, but I still don't like being underwater.
Soon, Proshka. As soon as we get to the Vodyanoi.
You could always stay here with the other demons, you know?
As if that'd be any better.
Alright. Sup, mermaid?
We still have 1 day of travel.
I do think the Vodyanoi sent you as my guide.
I think he sensed your power, but he didn't tell me this.
What kind of demon is he anyway?
The Vodyanoi.
The Vodyanoi has been ruling over the local rivers and lakes for a long time. He was here long before the new god.
I imagine it's... I was gonna say big fish, but we just fought a big fish.
His palace is at the very depths of the Bluestone. His riches are immeasurable.
Alright, I'm gonna say some kind of octopus thing.
Ushkuiniks brought him sacrifices, as well as millers, fishermen, beekeepers. Everyone who works in a river or a lake has to deal with the Vodyanoi. Us two drowners.
Alright.
How far is it to the palace?
Not far. Rest a bit now, and then we'll get to it.
This road looks old. Vakul also has complete economy here, with villagers and everything.
The drowners that have been here a long time are saying that this road used to be sacred.
So am I to believe that this lake didn't used to exist? Because there's buildings underneath. And I don't believe a village can drown. Did they build it out of, like, ruined ships?
Each night, the old gods used to walk it. Now everything's changed to the new rules, and that's why Vakul is angry.
That feels like something I should write down. Vakul, angry, new god. Not walk road. Rules changed.
What do you remember from your past?
I remember my father. He brought me up by himself. I remember very little. Nothing else comes to mind.
Don't worry, Evdokia. You'll remember.
Oh, Vasya, who knows? I'm dead, aren't I?
I was just going, why hasn't her name been changed? Why isn't Vasilisa calling her by her name? And it's clearly because you don't have to find her name. That seemed very optional.
What was I doing, Lord Almighty? What will happen to me now?
It was like in the first chapter where we named the girl.
We, the dead, know only one thing. It's better to be alive.
Talk to you later. I gotta pester my shorts. Ooh, remove status curse. That was actually real help. Alright, we got animal, strife, weather. Strife. Animal and weather. Hunger, strife, weather. God, no animals? When was the last time we saw animals? Alright, go work on that, Calamity. I think getting more regeneration would help. But it's a... If it was a key, I'd definitely take it. Alright, let's go. No.
An eel emerges from the seaweed, followed
eel.
by a burbot. After several moments, you are surrounded by a swarm of eels and burbots that move through the seaweed as a huge herd.
Burbot?
You soon notice the shepherds. Several drowners with paddles direct the group to a destination known only to them.
A Leshy having lost in cards to a neighboring Leshy may pay him by driving animals, squirrels or hares, to his domain. For men, it was a harbinger of war. The Leshy also tended to mushrooms and berries. The Vodunoi is also known to gamble, but he pays his debts with schools of fish and other water wildlife.
The drowners stop the fish to talk to you. It turns out that this school of fish was part of a wager that some Vodunoi lost to Vakul in a game of cards. They are from a river near the Church of the Trinity. Now, the dead are steering this herd through the domain of the local evil spirits. After this conversation, you understand evil spirits a little bit better.
That makes sense. It's always nice to learn. Oh, I've leveled up. I just saw my health has gone up. Ooh. Glowy. We'll do a level up real quick. We don't do damage. Honestly, more defense might actually be good. But if we're gonna pivot into health regen, I don't care about cheating. I mean, even if we straight lined this, we couldn't buy it yet. Increase number of act. Oh yeah, we want that. 100. Pikes. Oh, Pikes 2. Your first act for Gore. Zagavar always has Pike to fight. That's not bad. Good for getting through chaff. It does turn out that inflicting waste on myself is kinda gonna work, but not on the first turn. There's an Earth page. We still don't know what an Earth page is. Well, it's firm free, but it appears to be brown. Alright, give me the Pike's Tooth. Doesn't really work with our build, but we got nothing better. The Golbits. Look at the gold.
An old grave. Can make out the name.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to go that way yet. Gotta talk to my girl. Alright, skip. We've already seen this.
So many graves. All for the Vodunnoi's entertainment?
Hey, girl. You got anything to say to me? I've forgotten your name.
I heard this is where Vakul collects the graves of his victims. As soon as anyone drowns, a Golbets grows here.
Oh, okay.
We could perhaps find your name here.
What? We already found her name.
I didn't even think of looking here. I want to go home now, to the surface.
I guess it could mean we know her name, we'll find the graves, her gravestone.
I agree to let you go. I'll have to think this through. I'll go take a look at the grave.
I feel a kind of kinship with that Golbets over there. No, I won't approach it.
What's that cave over there?
It belongs to the Vodunoi. Dead men are forbidden to go there.
Right?
I can show it to you, though. You're not dead yet.
I forgot something here.
I mean, there's a whole extra area over here. It feels like I could accidentally make progress. Oh. Okay, these are all the donos. The backers, that's the word. I wonder if I'm here. Did I pay enough to get my name in here? Oh god, it's impossible to look it up. I made my name. I don't normally pay to put my name in. And I frequently forget to send them my name. It's probably not here. I mean, there's no order to this. It would be impossible to find it, even if it is here. Actually, yeah, there's not enough names here for... Oh wait, there's a whole other side. Yeah, I don't think I'm here. That's a pretty good way to do... I mean... It's kind of alright way to do it. I feel like that's pretty much how every Kickstarter project does it. Yeah, let me skip that. Mermaid lady, whose name I forgot. Let's go.
I heard this is where Vakul collects the graves of his victims.
Yeah, we already had this conversation. Let's go.
Enough rummaging in the cemetery.
Are you ready to continue
Vasilisa.
on?
Yes, show me the way.
We should probably take a pause in a minute. We'll investigate the salt cave.
This cave feels old.
Ooh, herb. Peter's Cross. Peter's Cross is pretty helpful.
This cave is closed to the dead. Vakul doesn't allow it.
Will you go there with me?
He'll let you out. I'm not sure about me.
So no one's ever been in this cave?
They say a drowner entered it, but Vakul punished him later. He ate him, I think.
Oh.
Why do you think he forbids entrance?
Maybe he keeps treasure here. Maybe he put some monster inside to keep an eye on it.
If it is a monster and it's another long fight,
Talk later.
we'll take our break before that. Ooh, shiny. Fish. Nope, cave.
All the walls used to be decorated here, but now it's all been washed off.
Right.
Some pieces of copper are lying in a chest. Are they badges or something? Could they be Chutes badges? They have no powers left in them. Some pieces of copper are lying in a chest.
You just might have to get around a few security defenses though, trying to keep the giant human-eating rats out.
I'm glad to see we're doing well. You know, most fantasy stories, they forget to mention us. You watch, say, the 300 and you go, well, what happened to the rats? Are they eating humans? Alright, someone has come up. Since we're cutting it halfway, maybe this evening we'll do a bit. Do our remaining hour and 20. Alright. Well, that'll probably happen later. Right, so folks, stay bloodthirsty.